Hey, welcome. My name is John Shugart. I got my good buddy Steve Renton here with me. Wanted to invite you to consider promoting what we call the Cobra Mailer Ultra webinar. All right. Now, what the heck is an Ultra webinar, you're asking? Well, we've got 6 reasons as to why the Cobra Mailer webinar is really an Ultra webinar. Now, reason number 1, Stephen, we've talked about this, and it's a big reason: second-tier commissions. All right. That doesn't always happen with these webinars, right? Most times it's just you're getting paid one tier. All right, so second-tier commissions, we offer them. So if you know some people and you want to make some introductions, even if you don't want to run the webinar yourself, you can still get paid handsomely. How handsome, you ask, right? Well, our average second-tier commissions are $150 per sale. So if you know a couple people and you make an introduction, and they run the webinar and they make some sales, then it's averaging about $150 per sale just for those introductions. All right. Now let me give you a couple of examples. Joel Peterson, good buddy of ours, he made 4 introductions to people that ran the webinar, and he generated over $41,000 in commissions to himself by doing that. Another good buddy, Matt Gill, he earned over $29,000 and only made 3 introductions. Earned $29,000 from just 3 people running the webinar. And he didn't have to do anything on that. And then you got this guy, Stephen Renton. You know, he made six little introductions, earned over $18,000. And actually, I think he bought a boat or something with it. I don't know. But
I think the good thing to point out at that point as well is that on a tier 2 level on this webinar, you're getting paid more than people do in normal commissions on most other webinars. $150 per sale. So as you can see from these figures, you can generate a handsome return just by introducing people and not even running the webinar yourself.
Yeah, no, that's a good point. So if you kind of do the math yourself, to date, if we average out what a second tier referral has been worth to the people that have done it, they've earned over $6,800 just for making an introduction to run this webinar. Okay, so that's one of the reasons why we say this is an Ultra webinar. Now, who do you know? I'm pretty sure that you probably know at least 3 or 4 people that will run this webinar, especially when we go over these next 5 reasons. Yeah. All right? So let's talk about the second reason.
Sure. So Ultra webinar reason number 2. The average registrant value for this webinar is $30. All right? Now that's equal or more than the normal attendee value for most other webinars. So, and again, that's the average value that's going into the JV pocket. And that's the value across all the webinars. It's not some cherry-picked figure just to make it sound great. That's across all the webinars we've done with all the JV partners, a $30 per registrant value into your pocket, which is pretty incredible.
Absolutely. So how many people can you get registered? Reason number 3, let's talk about attendees. We have an average across all webinars, not just the top 1 or 2, $132 commissions have been paid out on average for the attendees that have gone on the webinars. And that's just to the JVs. I mean, that's not $132 overall. That's just in commissions paid out to the JV. That's the figure that it's been averaging. So that's reason number 3 why we call this the Ultra webinar. Now, let's talk about reason number 4.
Sure. Reason number 4 is you're going to get paid quickly. Not only that, you're going to get paid quickly and 90% of your income. And we're going to pay that out within 7 days of the campaign closing, which I think is pretty unheard of. And these days, sometimes you don't know how long you're going to get paid for. Maybe you get 50% of your payment up front, you wait for the rest. Sometimes you'll wait for quite a while. We're going to address that, and you're going to get paid within 7 days, 90% straight into your bank account.
Yeah, no, absolutely. That was something that I wanted from the beginning. Because if you run this webinar, we want to make sure that you get paid and paid quickly. You don't need to be waiting around for your money. Now, let's talk about why you're able to get paid so quickly. Number 5. Because of what this product is, and we'll talk about what the product is in a minute, we do not offer refunds. And because of that, you get to keep your commissions. So, you don't have to worry about, kind of like what you referred to, you're not getting paid 50% and then seeing how much of that other 50% you're going to get in, 60 days. You're getting paid 90%, all right, in 7 days. And what you're paid. So, I mean, you don't have to worry about, am I going to only make, another 10% of that after that 50's paid out or anything like that. All right, you get 90% within 7 days. We don't offer refunds on the product. We hold back 10% for 45 days, just, in case there's some chargebacks or something like that. And then you get paid the rest of it, all right? So it's pretty incredible, and it's pretty much unheard of in this industry. So let's talk about reason number 6, all right?
All right, reason number 6. This is where it becomes almost like the holy grail of perfect offers, because not only are you getting paid these incredible amounts and you're tier 2 guaranteed fast within the first 7 days, you're also going to get paid recurring commissions on top of that as well. So you get your big lump sum at the start, and then we go into recurring commissions paying you month after month as well. So basically, does it get any better than this?
Yeah, no, it doesn't. I'll answer that for you. And so let's talk, just for a second. Let's do a little recap, because that's 6 reasons, and they're quite a number of. So first off, you got second tier referrals, all right? The average referral has been worth about $6,800 just to the JV, all right? So that's number 1. You've got an average registrant value that's been paying out $30 in commissions to the JV. You've got an average attendee value that's been paying out $132 in commissions, and that's across, again, these are across all webinars. We just took the average of everything, all right? And then as Stephen pointed out, you're getting paid 90% within 7 days. You're going to keep that money because you've already got it anyway, right? We're not going to ask for it back because we don't give refunds because of what this product is, which we're going to cover in a second. And then finally, you get paid monthly recurring commissions. All right, so those are 6 really good reasons as to why we call this an ultra webinar. Okay, now you're probably going, hey, what do I need to do? Well, here's the thing. Last year, we only allowed a certain number of select JVs to run this webinar, ones that we knew and we could trust, as we were dialing in conversions and things like that. Well, we're at a point now where we have everything dialed in, and we're ready to open it up kind of to a much broader audience. And so you've got an opportunity. It's your turn now. If you want to make some money, then this is your opportunity to basically run, probably what will be the best webinar that you ever run. So I don't know if you have anything you want to add to that or.
No, I'd say in all the time that I've been working with webinars, then this is probably the strongest offer I've ever seen, and the payouts on this are better than anything I've heard of before. So yeah, this is the one to go for, guys.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so we've got 3 options, all right? Once you decide that you want to run this, you kind of get to choose between one of these 3. We've got a live webinar. So if you want to do, you've got a launch coming up and you want to put that on the back of your launch and do a live webinar, we can do that. We have something called a live webinar, which I know you're familiar with. I mean, you can tell them all about the live webinar if you want to.
Sure. Yeah. Basically, it's similar to a live webinar. We'll be doing it through the GoTo platform, but it's if you haven't got the opportunity to come on live, or if you haven't got such a big list that would warrant a live GoTo session, we'll take our best recording, we'll get our AV engineer to play it through GoTo and make it live, and you can send your people from your list, if you've got a large responsive list, or on the back end of a launch or an event, to the live. And the final option we've got for you other guys as well is we're setting up auto webinars. So if you want to put this into your autoresponder sequence, so each new registrant that comes onto your list gets exposed to this as they come in, you can do it that way. Or you can also be sending paid traffic to this as well. And our initial tests, we're actually showing this is converting quite well with cold traffic too. So we'll be rolling that out for you guys that like to play with those kind of mediums.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're trying to do, something for everybody. Now, the webinar sounds great. They're probably going, well, what is Cobra Mailer, right? Yeah. Well, let me tell you about Cobra Mailer. Cobra Mailer really is like anything else on the market right now. We are a complete business in the box. And what we do is we teach people how to do commercial email marketing using CPA offers. All right, so they're affiliates. So, I mean, this is great for anyone that wants to make money from home, that wants to learn how to do email, and that wants to get into, affiliate marketing. Now, it's also great for anyone else that wants to just drive traffic, because what we have is an email platform that they can upload a list to. Not like, Aweber or GetResponse or whatever, where you have to, you can't even upload a list. You have to build your own opt-in. We teach people how to go out and source data. We also give them data. So they really have everything that they need to just go ahead and get started. We also get them guaranteed CPA network approval, so they don't have to worry about that. We tell them what offers are converting so they know what to run. And we give, full comprehensive training. So it truly is a business in a box. They buy this and, they can just really the next day start making money. So that is what Cobra Mailer is all about. Now, we want to give you a fair warning because of what Cobra Mailer is. This is not just an information product that we can just have, millions of people download. These are real customers and we have, real data that we give them. We have a limited number of spots. Now, right now, there's plenty of room, but as people promote, those spots are going to go down. And at some point, over this year, we're going to be closed. So you've got an opportunity to promote right now and make as much money as you want to, basically. So I don't know if you have anything else you want to add to that or not, but
I think we've pretty much covered it all.
All right, good. So anyway, you've been warned. Get on it now if and make your money while you can. Okay, so let's talk about what to do next. You already know that you want to do this. So sign up as an affiliate, number one. Then get in touch with Stephen and let us know, what type you want to do. Do you want to do a live webinar? Do you want to do the like live? Do you want to do the auto webinar? Do you want to do a combination? Just let us know what you want to do so we can get it all set up for you. And then number three, and something very important, you want to make sure that you get your second tier referral link and send that out to at least 3 or 4 people and tell them to come to this page, watch this video, and that way you're not going to miss out on second tier referral commissions because somebody else is going to refer them. I can tell you that. So you need to be the first one and make sure you get locked in so that you get those commissions. All right? So I think that's pretty much it unless you got anything else that you want to add.
I think that's it. Just basically get in touch, guys. Take action now because there's a lot of money to be made in this offer. It's one of the highest converting webinars I've ever seen in my entire webinar career. So it's a win-win.
All right. Thanks so much for watching. We look forward to working with you. John Sugar, Stephen Renton, we're out. See ya.